Our program. And for the 11th consecutive year, we are honoring over one-half of our total student athletes at the University of Maine. Let's give them a round of applause. Pursuit of excellence in academics, athletics, and community service is an inspiring example for our entire campus community. The ideal of the student athlete is alive and well at the University of Maine, and we are also proud of you tonight and proud to honor you with these awards.
Attributed to Nelson Mandela. And he said, quote, "There's no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you're capable of living." So I hope as you continue to strive for success in your life's journey, that you don't hold yourself back from finding the passion and success in life. Play it big. And we're all rooting for you, always. Head football coach Jack Cosgrove, would you come on up, please, and introduce our guest speaker?
Chris is a great teammate, great student here, and like all of you, has had an opportunity that he pursued, a dream to play in the NFL, in the sport of football. And he lived that dream for 7 years, 6 of them with the Buffalo Bills, and 1 with the Washington Redskins. And during that time, I'm sure Chris can share with him many life lessons that he learned about competition and what drove him to his success. I think the most impressive thing after his NFL accomplishments is what he's done with his life since then, and how he had a plan to use his degree and to
Good evening, everyone. It is a terrific pleasure of mine to be here, and really an honor as part of your extended University of Maine family to congratulate you for all that you've done. It's quite a challenge to deal with the demands of your academics, along with the demands that all your coaches have to perform on the field. And I think the most important lesson that I can try and get across to you tonight, or the one takeaway that I would like you to have from this evening, as a former student athlete, as one of 4, frankly, in my family, graduates of the University of Maine, 3 of the 4 were student athletes, all played football here, that we've learned things along the way, but most of what we learned, we knew when we were right here. The lessons you've learned as a competitor in the classroom, as a competitor on the field, on the ice surface, whatever your chosen sport, you've learned the benefit of successes and failures. And frankly, I think you have a leg up on not only other students, but people you'll compete with in this now global economy that has changed so dramatically from when I graduated from college 40 years ago.
The M Club, made up of the University of Maine's alumni, lettered athletes, and honorary members, has recognized and honored a top male and female scholar athlete for 30 years now. It was in 1992 that the club named the award after former UMaine student athlete standout Dean Smith. In 1990, Dean Smith had the top grade point average among electrical engineering majors at UMaine and was a Northeast Atlantic scoring conference leader in men's basketball. He was a 3-time academic All-American, and he received the prestigious NCAA Walter Byers Award as the nation's top scholar athlete. The M Club Dean Smith Award is the most prestigious award presented to a University of Maine student athlete. To be considered for this award, athletes are nominated by their coaches or faculty members and have demonstrated outstanding academic and athletic achievement, be of outstanding character, and be a contributor and leader within their community. At this time, I would like to welcome Ann Maxon.
Track and field bioengineering major, Wilson Adams. If you want to hold your applause till the end, that would be great. From football, a management major, Kyrie Almatine. He is not here this evening. From baseball, an economics major, Brian Duran. Swimming and diving, microbiology major, pursuing pre-med, Ryan Fahey. From baseball, food science and human nutrition major, Logan Fulmer. From basketball, management major, Till Gloger. From ice hockey, a finance major, Devin Shore. And from ice hockey, a finance major, Stephen Swavely. On the women's side, from softball, a food science and nutrition major, Alexis Bogdanovich. From swimming and diving, communication major, Naja Harvey. From field hockey, management major, Annabelle Hamilton. From soccer, biology major, Noelle Leon Palmer. From ice hockey, psychology major, Caitlin Massey. From track and field and kinesiology and physical education major, Robin McFetters. From softball, biology major, Stephanie Wood. And from basketball, biology and pre-med studies major, Liz Wood. Ladies and gentlemen, your nominees for the Elm Club Dean Smith Award. How would I start this evening? And I looked at the commonalities among this group of people before I'll read the two winners. You have UMaine letter winners, team captains, SAC members, America East champions, UMaine record holders, top scholars, athletes in Hockey East and America East. We have All-America selections, NCAA regional and national qualifiers. We have a walk-on. We have a 1,000-point scorer. We have an All-Maine woman. We have a senior skull. We have an NHL draftee. We have a December graduate who was away training for the NFL Pro Day. And we have a student with a perfect 4.0 semester average throughout the whole career. Tough pickings. Stellar group of people. We'll start with the male recipient. All right. He's the captain of his team. He's been a UMaine and America East Athlete of the Week multiple times and been selected to the All-Conference and IC4A All-Eastern teams. He's a 4-time America East champion in the weight throw and hammer throw, winning both events in 2012 and 2014. This past weekend, he finally met the man whose 50-year-old records he broke in the weight and hammer. His best marks are 64 feet, 6.5 inches in the indoor 35-pound weight, and 191 feet, 9 inches in the outdoor hammer. He's been named to the Dean's List 6 times and the America East All-Academic Team 3 times. He's a teaching assistant, student research assistant, and a laboratory coordinator in the College of Engineering. He received UMaine's Center for Undergraduate Research, this is a mouthful, Undergraduate Research, Creative and Academic Achievement Fellowship, and the National Science Foundation Sensors Fellowship. Among some of the more interesting research, he has worked in the development of specialized equipment for automated handling of larval zebrafish and a project to design and produce biodegradable lobster shell golf balls. He's an Eagle Scout, and today he was awarded a double gold medal as a 4-time scholar athlete. He's a bioengineering major with a minor in physics, and he plans to pursue his PhD studies. From Barrington, Rhode Island, in the indoor and outdoor track and field teams, please join me in congratulating Wilson Adams.
It's a huge honor. This is probably my fifth year doing this now. And seeing so many awesome athletes come through, it's really an honor to be able to be considered among them. Now I'd like to reach out and thank my mom and my stepfather for everything they sacrificed to help get me here. If it weren't for them, I definitely wouldn't be at UMaine today. And same thing goes out to my high school coach, Bob Rowley, who isn't here today. He's back for that one. But if it weren't for him, I would definitely not be throwing hammer at Division I school. Next, I want to thank my coaches, particularly Gerhard Peachy Skull, I guess his name and our dear leader, Mark Leck, for your endless enjoyment and wonderful emails. Raleigh, Roland Ranson, he's not here tonight, but He's played a really instrumental role in helping me get to where I am today. To all my teammates, my friends, my girlfriend who supported me constantly, endlessly, tirelessly through my 5 years here. I thank you all very much. And I want to congratulate all the other Dean Smith Award nominees. It's a pretty big honor, I'd say at least. So I was sitting here when I got here, right over there in the corner with Jenna and Alex, and I was debating what I should really talk about up here. I was asked to prepare a couple of remarks, so I figured why not just do it right now. So I'm just going to make it quick, leave you guys with a piece of advice. Most of my fellow athletes on the team can tell you that I'm not the strongest, I'm not the fastest, but I definitely love what I do, and that is the primary reason that I'm standing in front of you today. If there's anything that you may not like to tell me, is to love what you do and be passionate about it. I've been fortunate enough to love track. I've been fortunate enough to love engineering, and weirdly enough, love school. And which is why I'm also going to be pursuing my PhD next year, which is kind of cool. So, other than that, I guess my advice to everybody else is just do what you love.
Now, on to this year's female recipient. She's heavily involved in service to others. It's a long list. She's the co-president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, where she's also the liaison with student government. She organized an under-21 homecoming tailgate for all students at the university and created an anti-hazing poster campaign. She oversees the coordination of school visits, cooking dinners at the Ronald McDonald House, Toys for Tot, and the soap drive for homeless shelters. She works with the Honors College Advisory Board and volunteers with Special Olympics. She is one of 2 Americas nominees for the National All-State WBCA, which is the Women's Basketball Coaches Association Good Works Team, which recognizes volunteerism and civic involvement. In her first year at Maine, she was named America East Rookie of the Week 6 times and Rookie of the Year. She was named College Sports Madness America East Freshman of the Year. She led the team in scoring, rebounding, assists, steals, and minutes played. In her second year, she was named, she received the second-year Academic Book Award in the School of Biology and Ecology. She was named to the All-America East Second Team, All-Defensive Team, and All-Academic Team. She was also named the America East Women's Basketball Scholar Athlete of the Year, which is the top student athlete in women's basketball of the 9 conference schools. Last summer, she participated in an internship at Colorado State University, working in a laboratory on a NASA-funded project in cancer biology. This year, she has amassed 565 rebounds so far, 237 assists, and 176 steals. She's held Maine to the number 24 ranking in last week's College Insider Mid-Major Top 25 poll. Yesterday, right? Yes. She scored her 1,000th point in the win against Hartford. Today she received her Silver Scholar Athlete Medallion. She's a junior in the Honors College, majoring in biology, with a pre-med concentration and a minor in chemistry. From Catlett, Virginia, co-captain of the women's basketball team, please join me in congratulating Liz Wood.
Thank you. So I was told I was supposed to prepare a speech for tonight in case I did win. So I went to our new academic center and I stared at a computer screen for about an hour and I didn't get anything. So I thought maybe I'll start with a quote. So then I Googled inspiring quotes and I didn't get anything from that either. So then I thought maybe I'll just use my favorite quote. So being a basketball player, I've seen just about every basketball movie that there is. but my favorite quote comes from Coach Carter. If you've seen the movie, you're familiar with Victor Cruz, that's his name. He was one of the players on the team, and Coach Carter always asked him, "What is your deepest fear?" And near the end, he stands up in the gym and says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us." That's the first part of the quote. And in high school, I thought to myself, that doesn't make any sense. Who doesn't want to be great, right? Who doesn't want to play in front of big crowds, win championships, get straight A's? But then I got to college, and I realized that being great was really scary. That every day you're faced with opportunities to be great, but you have to put yourself outside of your comfort zone to get there. So I got to college, and I was scared to raise my hand in class in front of 300 people. I was scared to stand up to my teammates, trying to change a culture that we've created now that leads us to being the top 24 in the mid-major poll. And but then I realized that facing those challenges is going to make me a better person, and that I might fail, but at the end I'm going to get good rewards from it. The other part of the quote that I really like, it says, "As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others." I just want to take this moment to say thank you to all the people at Maine who have liberated me from my fears just with their presence, and created a young woman who hopefully will liberate others in the future. So thank you to all my faculty, coaches, teammates, my family is not here, and everyone who's helped me along the way. And I'm really honored to receive this award. Thanks to M Club, and have a good night.
We'd like to thank everyone behind the scenes who has helped in making this event a success. We also want to thank everyone in attendance here today, especially President Hunter, our speakers, deans, and everyone who assisted in the awards presentation in some way. To the coaches, staff, our family and friends, as always, we thank you for your support.